my phone just sitting up here. I'm just going to put our Cyril the squirrel underneath here to just maybe tip it a little bit without it all falling off. I think we need his tail. We've got... I'll just turn on the hazards again. There we are. Hello, everybody. We are live. Where's the camera? Over there. Live from the forest of Scotland. Can't you tell?
We could be anywhere. Hello, Mr. Bobbit. Hello, Bickaloo.
Hello, yeah, so we're just sitting in the car here at the moment. We've sent Barb, Big Bad Barb, and Lurking Lisa off into the forest.
So the forest that we are at is one of the most beautiful in the area. It's really well known. It's so stunning that a lot of people actually book in here to have all of their wedding photos and everything. It's called the Hermitage, and the Hermitage has amazing walks.
Hi, Kate.
This is
Hi, Sandra.
Deliberately created area for people to enjoy. So it's not sort of a natural, well, it's a natural forest, but they have actually created walkways and things
maybe
for people to enjoy. And right behind us, or right next to us over there, is a little truck. One of those set up places where you can get coffee and donuts.
Squirrel poop donuts.
Fresh donuts. So the young'uns have gone off to do the walk, and the oldies are sitting here with coffee and donuts, as you do. And
I will go out for a walk shortly,
yeah.
but I wasn't sure how well the internet would hold. I'm just going to put my... I don't think that will charge from here, but we'll give it a crack. Yeah, we're not sure how well the internet will hold here because we're sort of down in a bit of a gully. But we wanted to be here almost on time to say hello to everyone. We're almost at the end of the trip.
Yeah.
We're heading to Edinburgh now. And
Hi, Renee.
We will drop off the hire car and then get back to, what's it, the Golden Mile? Is that what they call it?
The Royal Mile.
The Royal...
It's the Royal Mile, Anne?
It's in Edinburgh. I don't know.
The Golden Mile?
Yeah, golden showers, obviously.
It's the Royal Mile.
Oh, it's warm in here, isn't it? I might get the windows down, although then people can hear us talking. That could be odd. We'll get it down a little bit.
And, what have you done? What's this? That's okay.
Oh.
And yeah, it's been stunning. We've had absolutely brilliant weather.
Roman Rekovich, behave yourself.
We've had absolutely beautiful weather, which has been super great. Yeah, I've only kind of had a teeny weeny little bit of either wind or rain. Other than that, it's been overcast, but we've had a bit of blue as well, and it's been really, really
Rosemary.
Good. And yeah, it's we will be sending out, so please follow us because you'll be getting a photo dump of Edinburgh and some of the places that we're going to go to. We're going to a walk. It's a witch's walk, isn't it?
Barb found a witch's walking tour.
Yeah, witch's walking tour. So we're going to look at the places where witches were
burned, hanged, whatever.
Yeah. All of that sort of stuff.
Tortured.
And we're also doing
Hello, Adam. Hi, Catherine.
A little bit of a different look at Mary King's Close because we've both been there before. So we're doing this tour.
It'll be your third time, won't it?
Yeah. We're doing this tour where you actually get a coffee at a coffee house and then they take you through a secret doorway. To go into areas of Mary King's Close that people normally don't go into except for the people that have been on this particular tour.
And I think if I remember correctly and you've listened to the True Hauntings podcast, have I turned the car off? No, I'm going to unplug it from there. I think it's causing trouble. You will have noticed that when we looked at Mary King's Close, we talked about them discovering the tunnels or the close because it's the underground. It's underneath the Royal Mile. and they kept building on top of the city, level upon level, and this is the old city which is underneath, and they didn't know a lot of it was there until I think it was this particular spot where somebody accidentally broke through in a wall and found all these caverns and tunnels and things. And I think this is the spot where they found those tunnels. So I'm actually really excited to go there.
Yeah.
I think Renata's more excited for the coffee, but gee, we've had a good run on coffees.
Yes, Scotland has improved so much. What else have we done?
Oh, we had an interesting night last night.
We did. It's a place we shall not return to, but that's fine.
Yeah.
That is fine.
We were trying to find somewhere reasonably priced to stay between the Isle of Skye and Edinburgh, because it was a big drive. That was going to be like a 7-hour drive, too far. So we actually really struggled to find somewhere that would take 4 people, didn't cost the earth, although this was not cheap, and allowed us to just break the journey. So we ended up finding this place called the Boat Shed in the Boat of Garton. Now, what's the Boat of Garton well known for?
I have no
The
idea.
Osprey.
Oh, the Osprey, yes. So it's an area surrounded by forests, and they brought the Osprey back to Scotland because it was becoming extinct, and so it's an area where they looked after the Osprey and brought it back, I guess.
The lady
There's people screaming
next to
outside.
the car.
Oh, sorry.
Not now, Arik. Not now, Arik. Get off the phone. So yes,
Hello.
we couldn't find a place. We found one on booking.com. We booked it. We booked it back in April, and in that time, it sort of disappeared off booking.com. And I thought maybe, the things might have changed. Might have just decided they didn't like the amount of fees associated with booking.com. And I had sent them a message before booking.com stopped listing them. And nobody had seen the message. Nobody replied to the message. All I said was we have a car, so we need parking, and that we will need 4 beds. Oh, hello, Daytona. Wow, from New Zealand. Hope to be there in May next year. And then we tried messaging them on Facebook, and I noticed there was no post since 2023. I tried emailing them from their website and got no reply. And I started to think, have they closed? Because it has happened to us once before. We booked it through Qantas accommodation, and we got there and the place was closed for renovations, and nobody realised we were coming. So yeah, we got there and knocked on the door, and the lady has gone, yeah, and said, oh, we've got a booking for tonight. And she went, oh, all right, yeah. I said, through booking.com? Right, yeah, hang on. And a lovely lady with a little, 10-month-old on her hip, and English wasn't her first language, so she got onto her husband and she said, I'll be back. And then she's come back. She said, so how many was it for? And I said, 4. She's gone, 4? Yeah. She said, okay, hang on. Came back and said, my husband wants to talk to you. Put the husband on the phone, who's definitely sounded very Scottish. And he said, oh, yes, so we've got you organised just down the road. You won't be staying here tonight. You'll be at this place down the road, and ask for Rebecca, and Rebecca will look after you. And I've gone, okay. And look, we were a little bit worried about the boathouse. It looked like it was a little bit run down. So we're sort of going, oh, maybe this one's better. So we've gone down the road a little bit and was met by Rebecca, who took us inside. We had to take our shoes off, and we went inside, and it was a long hallway with little rooms off to the side with one bed in it. I've gone, okay, this looks like a hostel. And took us up to the lounge room and said, oh, would you like a cup of tea or coffee? Oh, yeah, we'll have a cup of coffee. And it disappeared. She came back and put it all in front of us, and we poured our cups of stuff, and then she just sat there and looked at us. And we're going, well, how long you been running Airbnbs? And like nobody had given us any reason as to why we were being moved or what had happened to the boat thing. And she just sat there and looked at us. It was very odd. And I tried very hard to put conversation out there, but we weren't having much luck. Anyway, eventually Lisa braved it and said, how about, are our rooms ready? Because we were tired. We'd been on the road for 4 or 5 hours at that stage. She said, oh, yep, your rooms are ready. So I think they were stalling. And then we're going, oh, okay. She said, oh, they're not here though. They're in the lodge. I went, oh, okay, the lodge. So we've gone next door, which was attached to the house, and they sort of said, all right, there's 2 rooms, there's 2 twin rooms. This one has a shared bathroom. That one upstairs has its own bathroom. So, I'm like, okay, we've got the whole house to ourselves. There was nobody sharing it with us. The beds were as hard could be. It was £150 for the night, so it wasn't cheap. £150, that's like $300 for the 4 of us. And the shower was an experience. I was going to let Renata tell you about that, but she's disappeared. She might come back in, talking to Arik, her husband. And there was a giant spider in the basin. Now, I didn't think Scotland had spiders, big spiders. And if you've seen our videos before on spiders, we're not great with spiders. It wasn't as big as a huntsman, and it wasn't as chunky as our spiders. So we sort of tried to avoid it. It was in the sink. It had already spun a web. I was thinking that maybe this place hasn't been used that often. It's just weird vibes. Anyway, we sort of did our best for the night. It was very uncomfortable. I'm itching a bit today, so I'm hoping there wasn't bed bugs, but maybe it's just my imagination. The shower seemed possessed to the point Renata said, do not have a shower. It would... you've had to switch it on at the wall, and then you had to press the button, and then the water would start. But if you tried to adjust it, it would go icy cold, and then if you adjust it back the other way, it went boiling hot, and the lights would start flickering and turning on and off. Don't know. The shower did sound possessed, Daytona. Absolutely. So we got breakfast this morning, and we got porridge. Oh, she made porridge. Oh, it was very good porridge. And there was a bowl of freshly chopped up fruit, and there was lovely yogurt. So we got a good breakfast, and we've hit the road to go to Edinburgh today. What else can I tell you? I think we all had a great time in Ireland. The group had a really good time. I'll just sort of quickly show you where we are. By the way, check out the luggage in the back. I'm sure it's packed to the rafters. Yep, let me turn you around so you can see where we are. So this is the forest. The midges are out a bit. The trees are just starting to change colour. And this is the van, and they have squirrel poop donuts. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. A fresh donut coated in sugar, drizzled with melted Nutella and sprinkled with chocolate coated hazelnuts. I'll just pop out here. Just make sure I've got my car keys before I go too far. Oh, now she's coming back to the car as I'm leaving, that'd be right. So down here. Oh, the cover's playing up. And there are no toilets, so we have found, once we got here. I'll just take you down here, so we'll see how the internet holds up. here we go. It's a beautiful day. The sun's been shining. It's just delightful. So the Hermitage Pleasure Ground, oh, hello, one of the oldest tourist attractions in Scotland. So we've said to the girls we've got the cave there, but you've got to do a big round walk to get to it, so probably a bit far. But I'll show you the river. People just sitting down there quietly enjoying it. Trying to behave myself. Little tunnel through there. But you have to pay £5 to park here. But everyone sort of worked out this little thing that they give you a ticket for the full day. So once you're done with your ticket, you take it back and put it at the machine, and that way somebody else can take it. So somebody had left one for us, so we were very happily using that for $10. There she is. We get back in the car.
We're going?
Well, we're going to get me a cup of coffee out.
Yep.
We're going to say goodbye, are we?
Yep.
Oh, hang on, let me turn this around. Alright, we figure we need to go for a walk now. We need to walk off the donut we just ate. So we will say goodbye, and I think next Thursday we're in Australia. But
you're not going to hear from us.
But we will be in Adelaide, and we will be running an investigation. So we won't actually be there. But yeah.
Bye everyone.
Thanks for being here. I hope you're enjoying all our videos. We're trying to put one up every day, so we might even put one up today of the walk that we do now. Yeah. See you on the dark side.
Bye.
Bye.